how much it costs to own a B9 Audi S5. You can get one of these for about 29 grand, but that's gonna vary based on the spec and how many miles the car has. As far as maintenance goes on these things, they're pretty reliable. There are two things that you'll wanna look for though. One is the water pump and thermostat. Just be wary of that. It's gonna be about a $4,000 job to get it replaced if you do it preemptively. If you do it after the fact, it'd be $7,000 if you do other damage, of course. The second problem that tends to happen with these cars is the rocker arms. However, it does seem to be blown out of proportion. I believe, and a lot of people believe, that the rocker arms failing is due to romping on it before the engine actually warms up and comes to temp. Rocker arms did get revised in 2019, but it was halfway through the year, so some 2019s do have the old rocker style. Honestly, if you take care of your car, you're not romping on it when it's cold, it doesn't seem to be too big of a problem considering there's tens of thousands of these engines out there in Porsche and Audi. Unfortunately, if they do fail, it is a pretty expensive repair. To get it done preemptively, it's going to be like $4 to $5 grand. If you do it after the fact, it's probably going to be about 7 or 8, and that's hoping that you didn't actually destroy the entire motor and you have to replace it. Outside of the common problems, you're obviously going to have to take care of the brakes, the tires, you're going to have to pay for gas, insurance, and all the normal wear and tear items. Currently run the all-season Continental DWS 06s. They are about $1,000. The brakes that I have on the fronts are Zimmermann rotors with Akebono pads, and then on the rears it is still the OEM rotors and pads. I want to say the rotors and pads for the fronts were about $700. To do the Zimmermann and Akebono on the back, it would be right around $500. Because I live in Michigan, unfortunately, insurance is pretty high here. I pay $1,900 a year for this car, which honestly, from what I've seen online, is not too bad. My 2016 Passat was only $120 less, so it really was not too big of a problem or a headache to deal with. I am over 25 and I do have a clean driving record, so that does play a factor, of course. My car does have a stage 1 tune, so for gas I do burn a little bit more than if it was stock, but I spend about $350 a month in gas on this for normal daily driving. Obviously, one of the most common things you're going to be doing with this car is getting oil changes. To get an oil change at a dealership or something is probably going to be $200+. If you do it yourself, you're looking at about $100. You can get the FCP Euro oil kits. Cool part is you do get a rebate every time you send back your old oil, so you pretty much have free oil changes for life. You just pay for the shipping of getting your oil to and from. FCP Euro also does exchanges for the rotors, so once these rotors go bad, I will order another set of these Zimmermann rotors, send back these old ones, I'll get a rebate for the new ones that I ordered. For a sub $35,000 car, there's a whole lot of car here, especially if you decide to throw a tune on it and some bolt-on parts, maybe some steering upgrades. It is a super fun car, it's a practical daily, it looks good, sounds good, it's fast, and I do not regret it at all.